Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. It's Friday and it's also Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. And because of that, we're going to make a sort of Valentine's-y theme card and we're using KSCRAFT. And to do it, I'm using the jar die and I'm using one of the elements out of the Valentine banners. It's going to be a quick card and we're going to put it together rather quickly. She says hopefully. Yeah. So I've cut a white cardstock base. I'm using Simple Stories Sweet Berry Pack today. This is a digital pack. And so the first element from that is a piece of wood grain. Now, I don't know whether it's showing up, but there are little bits of kind of rusty orange red speckled around in that, which I quite like. And we're putting down some glue. I've got some fluff off my cutting plates. Oh, I never told you. I ordered cutting plates from ALIEXPRESS because if you remember, I told you my long plates, my extended plates, had all shattered, and they work beautifully. They're absolutely identical to the ones that we would normally buy. Let's put it that way. So I've got new cutting plates now, which means I can cut large stuff again. Right, I just want to get this lined up. And I'm going to stick that down. Right, so we've got the base of the card done. Really quick and simple. It's got a farmhousey theme. And as I said, we are using the berry pack from Simple Stories. Right. So I have cut my jar and it's got that lovely, you know, strawberry kind of vintage. There's a little bit of script in there. And I'm hoping to kind of pop it maybe about there. So I've got a little bit more extra room at the top. And I want to put it in the centre. Now, just taking the lid off my glue again. I keep looking at my camera thinking it's going blurred. I've got plenty of glue on that and I want to get it into the centre. And that looks to be about it. I'm going to press that down. And then the next bit is the lid. And you get this lovely fabric top for the lid. And I hope you can see that. It's a kind of ticking stripe. Also from the same digital pack. So I'm just going to get that down. And I want to line that up with what I've got there. So now we've got our lovely jam jar lid on. And I've cut the ribbon pieces that come with this. You get 2 bow pieces. Oh, I've got no nails. You get 2 little bow pieces and then you get the string. So we've got those and here's the string. So kind of decide where you want that. So we only need just a little bit of glue to get this down. Spread that bit out actually. And pop this. I hope everyone's going to have a lovely Valentine's Day. Let me know down below what you're up to. So now we've got our first little stringy bit on there. And I want to pop this down on here first. And I only want to glue the centre. So I'm dragging it off the edge of the table. And just having a dot of glue there means I can fluff it up when it's dry. So first of all, make sure I get my loops the right way. And I think that's it. So I've got that there. I don't want it to be glued on absolutely straight because I want to be able to see the layers when I pull them up. I'm just getting rid of that bit of glue. There we go. So we've got a lovely little pretty bow now. And I've got glue all over it. So a little dot of glue in there. And I'm going to pop that right into the centre. Pull that up again. And that's what we've got so far. So we've got our lovely country look. Right, now the sentiment for this really is kind of what makes it a bit Valentine's-y, but it can also be birthday. And so I use the strip, the stitch strip that comes with the jar, and I just printed off spreading love, because it's meant to be a jam jar. And I'm wondering, actually, I'm going to put foam on this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've got my Dollar Tree foam here. Hang on, I'm just going to pause for a second. Right, I'm back. I'd left my scissors over the other side of the room. So I've had to sort out a lot of stuff. Now, I want to know if that strip is going to fit that. It will, but I might not get that bit on straight enough. So I think I'm going to go with my skinnier stuff and just put a piece down in the middle. I'm just going to go right the way along there. I'm going to trim that off. Yeah, I got up yesterday and walked into my craft room, and 4 of my craft room shelves have been ripped out of the wall. And I don't understand why. There was about £17 of weight spread across all of them, and it was just little bottles of glitter and stickles and stuff. So, you know, now I don't know if I want this at an angle. I think I will. There, I'll commit myself to an angle. So I've got spreading love there, and in order to spread your love, you have to have your knife. And that little knife comes with the set. Now that's a very dull silver, but what it actually started life as is that horrible foil cardstock I told you that I got from Joanne. And it's flowery, but when you die cut it and there's enough pressure on your plates, it actually gets rid of the flower pattern. So, you know, it's worth keeping just for that. So I'm going to kind of go with my knife in the same direction as my sentiment and have that like that. And then in order to spread love, it needs to be spreading something, and I die cut the hearts from the banner set, as I said, and I believe there are 7, which is great because you know me and odd numbers. Yeah, there are 7. So I want to pop a heart onto the knife to kind of tie in with the idea that we're spreading some love. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue down onto there, and then I'm going to dot the other ones just onto the card as little embellishments. So I'm going to start with a tiny one down here actually and pop that in. So we'll go one there, and I'm gonna, ooh, look at that, we've got a bubble. So I'm just popping that bubble because I don't want that, and I think I'm gonna go there with a little bit of glue and pop one of the hearts there. So I've got 3 down now, and then I'm going to scatter the other ones up here. So I'll have a bit of glue there and a little bit of glue there. So I'm going to go tiny and big, and then I'm going to go tiny and big. I just realised I wasn't on camera. So I'm just going to squish those down and try and get rid of some of that excess glue. Make sure that's stuck on. And that is what I have for you today. A really sweet little card that you can use for birthday or for Valentine. I really love that jar. I think it's so cute. I love the little bow. I love the dimension in that. And you know what I'd do? I'd just cut another piece of cardstock, the same as the white base there, glue it on the back, score it, and I'd have an easel card that stands up. Right, I thank you so much for joining me today. Do have an absolutely wonderful weekend, and as usual, all links below. Bye.